Dealers, GMs, internet and BDC directors, I need your help. This is really important. The upcoming Internet Sales 20 Group 8 is going to be December 14th to 16th in beautiful New Orleans at the Marriott Convention Center. Now, of course, this is the absolute best workshop for internet sales, phone sales, BDC, digital marketing, reputation management, social media, all that. Again, we sell it at these events, but I need your help because I need everybody to sign up. I need you to sign up. I need you to bring one of your managers to sign up because this year we're dedicating this entire IS20G 8 to the Cormier family. Well, Jeff Cormier is one of us. He's the internet sales manager for Liberty Ford Lincoln in Ohio, and the unspeakable happened. He had a son named Xander. And as you all know from me, I have a son named Xander as well. Well, his son Xander passed away. I believe he was like 7 years old. I mean, think about that for a second. It's something that no parent should ever have to go through. It's something that no person should have to ever deal with, you know, the death of a child. And so I implore all of our automotive industry professionals that are out there to please listen to what I'm about to say. Xander had asthma, and he had severe allergies. He came home from school one day, he had an attack, went into a coma, and a couple of days later he passed away. Talk about the power of social media. I was friends with Jeff on Facebook, and I saw this go down. This is during the summer, and it kind of affected me because my son Xander had medical problems. My son Xander has extremely bad allergies and severe asthma, and me and Karen have to turn on and do nebulizer treatments with our son on a daily basis. So when I saw this, it just blew my mind that how could this happen? And oh my God, same name, same situation. And so I obviously took an even keener interest into the situation. So of course, like I donated to the Cormier's GoFundMe account, and I shared it, and I did that. But it was really bothering me. I can't tell you. I just couldn't get it out of my mind. I looked at all of Jeff's post on Facebook and Emily's post on Facebook, and it was like I just couldn't rip myself away from the computer. And I would share them with my kids and my wife, and it just bothered me to the point where about a month and a half ago, I reached out to Jeff and I said, Jeff, it's in my heart, it's in Karen's heart, I want to help you. But I don't want anybody to know, because I always put tons of stuff on social media, and I didn't want it to be diluted, or this is just me to you. And I basically wanted to mentor Jeff. There's nothing I could ever do to take away the pain and the loss of a child, but I wanted to help him with his career, to help him with his family, so they didn't have to worry about finances or what have you. So the first thing was I gave all the resources I have at Dealer Synergy. I gave him a login for full Bradley On Demand for training. I talked to Jim Ziegler. Jim Ziegler gave him the full Alpha Dog VT channel. So this is like a couple $1,000s a month worth of training, for one individual. Then I pledged I wanted to turn around and do some personal coaching and personal development. So we've had several coaching sessions so far. And then I wanted to build him a website. So at first I was going to just do it internally at Dealer Synergy because we have a team of digital specialists, web designers. But then I said, you know what, let me call my friend. So I called Christian Jordan from Remora. Without skipping a beat, okay? Christian Jordan said, what can I do to help? And so Christian Jordan is basically providing the top tier Remora website with full inventory, SEO, all that stuff. He basically is building a website that he would build for a dealership. It's normally like almost $4,000 a month, this whole SEO package and web design and all that. So Remora is going to be doing the framework, and Dealer Synergy is going to be co-designing it with the content structure, etc. Then I turned around and I was talking to Tim Martell from Wikimotive, and we were just talking. I didn't even ask him, I was just telling him the story. Without skipping a beat, Tim Martell jumped out the window. He's like, what can I do to help Jeff? I was like, what do you mean? He was like, well, Remora's doing this, you're doing that. What can I do? He's got kids. I actually sat down at his house with, ate, a meal with him and his wife and his children. He's a family guy, so it affected him like it affected us. So he's going to turn around and pledged full-blown social media management and paid Facebook ads, like $25,000, for the first year for free. He's given a full social media and Facebook package paid that he would charge a dealership for. He's giving it to Jeff personally. So then I'm talking to a couple other friends, Auto Vital, Scott Peckstein. I'm talking to Scott, And Scott's like, you know, man, what can I do? I don't have a website, I got leads, that's not gonna help him. I was like, well, whatever's in your heart. Scott said, you know what? Why don't I turn around and do something for the family, because they're gonna be coming to the Internet Sales 20 group. So Auto by Tal is paying for the flights and the hotel for Jeff, his wife, and their 4-year-old daughter to come to New Orleans, you know, for the 20 group, but go a couple days earlier. And they're gonna hang out with me and my wife and my family. And then so I'm talking to Carrie Wise from TrueCar, and Carrie's like, I want in, what can I do to help this family? So Carrie had the idea that it's gonna be during Christmas time, and you know, the family's going through a lot. It's the first Christmas without their son and their brother, Xander, and so the little girl is 4 years old, it's gotta be difficult too. So she said, you know, Sean, get like a Christmas list, you know, from the family, and especially for the daughter, and TrueCar's gonna turn around and, you know, make their Christmas happen. They're gonna, you know, they wanna buy a bunch of presents for the family, and especially for the daughter. So here's the thing, is that I haven't even gone to my full network. I literally just talked to about 3 or 4 of my vendor friends and partners, and they turn around and stepping up. So I gotta tell you something, I love this industry. I don't care what anybody says about car people, this, that, and that's BS. Because we are some of the most giving, most heartfelt, most loving, compassionate people out there. People are people. And Jeff is one of us. Not only is he an automotive sales professional, he's an internet sales manager. The guy needs some help and support. So Karen and I are dedicating the entire Internet Sales 20 Group 8 in the honor of Xander, Cormier, and his family. So what that means is that every seat that gets sold, I'm gonna turn around and give $100 per seat to the Cormier family in honor of their son, Xander. And again, here's the other thing I gotta tell you about Jeff. It's absolutely, it blows my mind, is that in his wake of this tragedy, instead of, you know, being angry and not doing anything, he joined an organization called Superheroes for Kids. So in Ohio, the man dresses up like a superhero and tries to give happiness. He tries to help other people. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is somebody that I want to get behind, and I want to use my platform and my resources. So again, we normally sell it out these 20 groups, but I'm asking you, please, it's going to be during Christmas. This is going to be an amazing event, but not only is it an amazing event, it's going to be for a huge cause. I want to raise as much money as I can for Jeff, for Emily, for Xander, who's no longer with us, for that family. I want them to know that the automotive industry cares. The dealers care, the individual people care, the vendors care. I mean, hell, just as people to people. Again, I only pray to God that if something tragic like that happened to me, other people will care about my son or my family. So again, you know me, I've been a public figure for, you know, almost 12 years, and I never do this. That's just how much this is affecting me, is that I want to help this family. You should want to help this family. And all you got to do is sign up for the Internet Sales 20 Group. And again, a big portion of the profits are going to be going to their family. And in addition to that, Karen and I doing some private things as well. So if you've got any questions, please call me on my cell at 267-319-6776. Or you can turn around and just go to dealersynergy.com and just click contact us. Thank you so much in advance. And I love all the vendors that just without even blinking just stepped up so quickly. And I want this thing to catch motion. We have a couple months, 75 days until the 20 group. Let's make this count for that family. Thank you very much.
O is for octopus and the P is for pet. Q is... Love you, Daddy.